With the rise of mobile esports versus traditional PC gaming, we're literally seeing a shift in lifestyle. And the games that are being developed today need to be grab and go, competitive grab and go, and literally adhering to what the mobile lifestyle is. Because the future literally is in your hands. You should be able to compete at the highest level with just one of these, and we firmly believe that as a mobile-first esports organization.
It is no secret that a new generation of gamers is growing up playing on a new platform, smartphones. And the mobile gaming industry is growing 20 times each year, and consequently, online tournaments have been getting bigger and bigger. And Critical Force is definitely a name known to be developing the mobile esports scene even further.
We consider any competitive gaming as esports. Just like a normal sport, people playing football outside are still doing sports. People competing in an online game, be it in ranked games, trying to beat the score of their friends, they're still competing, they're still participating in esports.
So we have arranged esports tournaments since 2016, and we have had many small and medium-sized esports online tournaments. And also lots of community tournaments. So last year we had over 350 different community tournaments. Mobile esports will grow, definitely.
Bigger tournaments bring bigger personalities to the scene. So, what does it take to become a professional video gamer? Well, it's not as easy as it seems. You need grit. You need to put in the time and have the perseverance to stick to it. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what these pros have to say.
I'm watching for 3 players, me, myself, and I, because I need to focus on my own skill and improve it from day to day, and I think I don't need to watch somebody.
It takes a lot of practice, a lot of practice to get up to the top with the other pro players. So if I was you guys, in the tips, if I can give you tips out there, for players that are just starting to play comp, just keep grinding the game, just keep grinding, and eventually you will get there. So yeah.
Well, it takes quite a lot actually. Just dropping a good amount of kills in a pub is not something which makes you pro immediately. If you want to call yourself a pro, first of all, in my opinion, should always know what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're talking or if you're playing, you should always think first and then act or talk. This is something somebody taught me a long time ago, and yeah, I just got that into my mind and it worked out.
Just the grind. You gotta grind the game out. There's no other way to put it. You can't just wake up one day and be magically good. You gotta put in the time, and you gotta believe in yourself that you'll be one of the top tier players.
What it takes it to be a pro player in Critical Ops, just patience, dedication. Like anything else, like football, baseball, it takes time and practice. So basically, just like this, it takes time and practice to learn different situations. It really takes a lot of practice, a lot of time to know from past experiences, situations that you're in, map awareness, stuff like that. So I guess really my answer would be map awareness. Map awareness for sure. Aim doesn't really matter because the simple fact that anybody can outgun anybody because of the aim assist, but the map awareness is key. Map awareness is key.
Você tem clã primeiramente, né? Você ter a calma, a máxima de uma calma. Tem players que, te respeitam, sabe? Players que te respeitam, e é isso.
To be honest, a lot of things. Mainly, a lot of time you invest into the game. You need to be a team player, you need to be self-aware of your mistakes, and so on and so on. There's a lot of things you need to learn to be a pro.
It takes way more than just in-game skill and, knowing how to aim and how to, react fast and stuff like that. It's a mental game as well, which is something a lot of people don't understand. It takes a bit of, using your brain when playing this game. But yeah, what does it take to become a pro player? So first of all, being self-aware, knowing your own skill level, knowing yourself. Second of all, being patient. Joining a pro team is not going to go from, one day onto another. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to grow into the competitive scene and to become one of those pro players. It's it's a process, and it doesn't happen from one day on the other. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand. They don't have the patience. They want things to go fast. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna start playing competitive from this day on, and I'm gonna be at the pro level in like 2 or 3 months. That's not how it's gonna work. It's gonna take a lot of time. Just because you have a little setback doesn't mean you have to give up. You need to keep going. There's a lot of potential that you have if you are already at that level. And for all, if you're not even at that level, you might have that potential. You just don't know about it. But you need to be persistent. You need to keep pushing for what you wanna, what you wanna grab. The things you want, you need to go for them.
Mas eu sei que comparado com jogadores casuais que simplesmente jogam um jogo por diversão, nós somos considerados profissionais por ter uma habilidade um pouco melhor, uma experiência um pouco maior, enfim, conhecer um pouco mais de uma coisa ou outra do jogo. Porém, acredito que é foco, vontade, jogar bastante, né? E procurar sempre aprender, inovar, mudar as coisas, não ficar na mesmice. Acredito que é o que seria preciso. E gostar bastante do jogo.
These players definitely love the game. However, the esports scene is only as good as the pro players make it out to be. So, who are these players that are conquering our hearts while landing frags and securing wins? Take a look.
There's a lot of talent in upcoming players right now, in Europe and in North America.
I'd definitely have to say Angel. Angel has always been one of those players that I've had my eyes on. He's a really good player. I really enjoy watching him play. Just maybe it's because he snipes just like me, but I think he's a great player just competitively. Like overall, he knows what he's doing. He's good at the game. And yeah, I think in my eyes, he's at the moment the best player in this game. That's just my opinion.
I think a really underrated player is Ajur. Ajur is a really good player. He can stop playing a game for like a week or a month, and he can still come back and just wreck people. This guy is really underrated. A lot of people don't know his name. He was also in S2 with me as well back in the day. But this guy here has some serious talent, and like if he sticks to the game, he can go big as hell. Like this guy has so much in front of him already. But this guy is an amazing player, so yeah.
On the other side, it's Fallen, simply because he's a great in-game leader, and as I'm the in-game leader for my team, obviously I want to lead like him.
It's Sleepy. He is the I don't know if he is the best or not, but he is very, very, very dangerous guy. Of course, we are watching out for him. Sleepy is a monster. We have to catch him or drop him or kick him, whatever, shoot him to get him down.
Grizz is one of those players I was talking about. He can just sometimes take the game into his own hands, and that's something as a team you can never really counter when a player just decides to do that. Pull off an MVP performance. You can't really counter that.
I just treat everybody the same going into tournaments and stuff, but I think if I had to pick one that stands out the most, it had to be, I think, Joker, just from Gangstars.
And Joker's all around very good at every single weapon he uses, so those players that really stand out to me. Obviously Gangstar stands out to me, but another one that has always been there and it's been there consistently is D2R, along with IFL. Obviously I don't really know too much about the other regions, but NA, IFL, and D2R have been very good all the time, and they've always been near the top with Gangstar. So that is always, I gotta give credit to them, props to them, because they've always been there too, and they've been working hard along with Gangstars.
The competitive players are the most important players for us, and they will show the way for the other players.
Critical Force holds a council comprised of pro team captains in order to gain insight on how to make the game and his esports scene even better. It is time for the world to start embracing the mobile gaming market. It is here, and it is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. My name is Sapphire Sky, and our journey continues as we explore the mobile FPS that's dominating the mobile esports scene.